Tony, commiserations on the result tonight, I guess, even though technically you finished 1-1 on tonight's play, but just, is this the most bizarre game you've ever experienced as a coach or player?
Yes. Definitely as a player I haven't experienced this, and not as a coach, so I don't anticipate, well, I shouldn't say that because you never know what can be thrown up, but I very highly doubt that this scenario will be seen again.
Now that it's all done, what do you think should have happened? Should we have started again 90 minutes at 0-0? Should it have just been a 3-0 forfeit? What do you think the best course of action would have been?
Oh, look, I think now we're well past that decision that was made in December, so we're 3-4 months on from that. I think it was more important at that time what decision was made. We can all talk about now, in the aftermath, 4 months later, what could have been or what should have been. I think once the game was put forward, then I think you should definitely have started it back to zero and started a kick-off as a normal game. But the decision was made, and we were aware of it. It's a very strange situation because when it was key for us to score first today, I felt, because psychologically when you look up the scoreboard, it's 2-0. When they score the first one, it's different. We can, and then the players are a little bit forcing things. They're a bit anxious. It's not just 1-0. But credit to them. They came back. They scored a wonderful goal at 1-1, and Brooksy had a great chance inside the box to make it 2-1, which I thought would have been what the players deserved, for that effort. But overall, we're pleased. You're playing the benchmark team, and it's a draw on the night. But we're carrying the result, the starting point from December.
How difficult was it for you as a coach tonight? We just heard from Rado talking about how it normally takes 15, 20 minutes for players to get into games and for patterns to start emerging, but this time 20 minutes were up and then it was half-time. What do you even do at half-time in this situation as a coach? How difficult was this whole night for you?
Yeah, it was, because as I said, it's a one-off, so how do you prepare for a one-off? We were conscious of the situation. We tried to we wanted to get that first goal, that important goal. It's more important for us because we're already one down. So that was key. And, at 0-0 half-time, you've had 25 minutes, again, strange for everyone, players involved. But at that point, I think getting through, that was the most difficult part, because that was the part that didn't feel real. You're starting a game of football with the opposition keeper. It's already at 21 minutes, and you see a score of 1-0. It's just bizarre. So for everyone involved, me included, that was strange. But at half-time, you feel, okay, the second half may be more like a proper football match, and I think it was. I thought early in the second half we had a couple of good opportunities with Connor. Maybe should have done better with a header across goal. Bruno had one cleared off the line, basically with a great volley. And they're the moments we needed. From our perspective, the situation with 1-0, we needed to score first, and or keep them at zero on the night. We made a mistake with a pass, and they punished us, and that's what they do very well, and they took that chance, and but on the night, I'm pleased with the effort. I'm pleased with the commitment, the desire, the chances created. We played a good football match against a very good team. But it's a shame that overall we take nothing from the game. But I thought we deserved something from this.
Rado said, I think it was basically the first answer off the top. It feels like now this whole thing can be put to bed. It's been 3 months where it's sort of been hanging over everyone. Does it feel like now this is the point where you can sort of shut the book on it and move forward?
Yeah, we do. I think we have to. I think the club has made, it was tough at the time for the club. On the field, off the field, I think it's certainly affected everyone. you feel like you're getting over the worst part of everything that happened. Then you get reminded a bit again tonight. And I think we would have been all reminded less had the game started at 0 at 0-0. But it's very hard to try and tell someone that it's just a game of football when you kick off with a drop ball and it's 21 minutes 1-0. So, I still feel that's when the game should have started if we played. I thought that was in the regulations, but obviously another decision was made. And we've had to carry it. So now, hopefully, finally, we all move on from that. And we have to. We've got a game on Sunday that we have to prepare for. We've got a game at home against Perth. And, the players will be disappointed overall. But, on the night, we got a point in terms of in our perspective. And, we've got a vital game on Sunday here again.
Just on that, as you said, vital game for your season against Perth Glory. How do you approach this week now? Is it Asian Champions League week? You've played midweek, now you come back on the weekend. Is that how you structure it? What does recovery and planning look like?
Yeah, probably similar. Yeah, it would be. We came back from Wellington, short turnaround to prepare for this game. We've got another short turnaround. For several weeks now, every game's been vital for us and important. So that part doesn't change. The short turnaround certainly does in the week that we've had, but hopefully we've got no niggles from the game that can affect someone on Sunday. And, we've got to go strong on Sunday at home.
It's obviously been a season that hasn't gone to plan. I just wanted to see what your thoughts were about what direction the club need to take to get back to the stature that Melbourne Victory fans and the club deserve.
Yeah, look, we made some inroads last year after on the back of a couple of poor seasons, and this year it's been tough, and we're still fighting through this year, and we still believe that we can still make this a good season. So at the moment, the focus is clearly just on what's at hand and the next game in front of us. And then, of course, at the end of the season, we need to review everything and assess the whole season and make sure that next year can be a great year for the club.
Tony, on Bruce Kamau, gave you some good explosion off the bench tonight. Are you looking to sort of boost his role a bit as the weeks go on? How's he progressing since joining you guys?
Yeah, I think we've got some options there. We've got some good young boys as well, and Eli Adams, who missed out today. But Bruce came to us. We remember what he did in the A-League previously, but he came in, unfortunately for us, in poor condition, physical condition, and he's been really fighting hard to try and get his conditioning to a level that he can actually make an impact. And he did well for the goal. I think he can still do a lot better. And but that was a positive way for him to leave the game.
Just no injuries tonight, Tony?
At the moment, no. So hopefully it remains the same. Thank you.